Hello and welcome to the Warcraft Academy guide to the Iron Juggernaut Heroic. For this guide I'll assume you already know how the fight works on normal. If you don't, click at the top to view the normal mode guide. This fight is very similar to normal on heroic, except everything does more damage. Tactically it is exactly the same. In addition to his normal mode abilities, he will now use Ricochet, which sends a saw blade moving between all of your raiders at random. When the saw blade reaches you, it does 350,000 damage and knocks you back. You cannot do anything about this other than spread out and do your best to avoid it, but most of the time it will hit you anyway, so you're probably just better off concentrating on your rotation. Outside of that, just avoid the borer lines, try to avoid the red circles, and ensure you're spread out enough to avoid the splash damage from Demolisher Cannon. You need to be spread 6 yards apart at all times. Ideally, one of your tanks will soak every mine that spawns using his active mitigation, but if he's too slow to react, he should call for help with one of them. The damage from the mines is 1.5 million physical damage, but factoring in armour, for clothies it will be closer to 1 million and for tanks closer to 600k, so it's very easy to soak with small cooldowns and active mitigation. You can still use immunities and hand of protection etc to soak the mines, just like on normal. Try not to let any explosions go off because it's just unnecessary raid damage. In the siege mode phase, he'll start doing mortar barrage, which is basically just tons of the large red circles from the first phase. You need to concentrate on dodging these because getting hit in this phase will probably kill you. You'll want to use a defensive raid cooldown during each cast of shock pulse as well, since it hits for upwards of 400k. After the knockback, use healing cooldowns to recover the lost health. Aside from that, dodge tar puddles, and if you have the laser fixating, you absolutely don't kite it through the tar puddles. For your positioning, you'll want to be spread around these raid markers here with your tank facing him away. Whenever he goes into siege mode, ensure you'll get knocked into the enclosed area here and not far away or you'll probably die. Then it's just really a matter of dodge the pools and the puddles. With good DPS, you'll probably only get one siege phase anyway. Just use Bloodlust on the pool to take advantage of all your procs, and this fight is a simple rinse and repeat. There is no real DPS check on this fight, so just take extra healers for safety. To sum up, spread out around the raid markers in the enclosed area here, have your tank face the boss away, try to have your off tank soak every mine that spawns but be ready to assist him if he isn't able to. Be spread 6 yards at all times and avoid the large red circles. Avoid the lines of earth on the ground. In siege mode, ensure you get knocked into the enclosed area or into a nearby wall and move out of the tar puddles. Ensure you don't kite the laser beam into the tar and continue to soak mines. Use a raid cooldown during the shock pulse and a healing cooldown immediately after. Repeat until dead. Thank you very much for watching this guide, and if you have any comments or suggestions, please post them in the comment section below, and remember to visit warcraftacademy.com for all of our other guides for siege-of-orgrimmar. If you like this guide, please do subscribe, it really helps me out a lot, I really appreciate it. Thank you and catch you soon.